Hello, my name is Mitch, and today we're going to be working on a clear story or an overstory type roof in our roofing series. And if you don't know what that is, don't be afraid, don't worry, don't panic, because I will explain it all shortly, as soon as we get this trim done here. Now, an overstory roof, it usually has high windows above, like, eye level, and the point of these, like in the actual traditional building sense, would be to let in like natural light or air. Well, for Minecraft, it's just gonna be natural light into the house without having windows right at your eyeballs like these down here. So let's get this going here. Let's build this up a little bit more. I'm enjoying this. Whoa, that was way too much. I'm enjoying this whole series with roofs. I'm becoming a lot more familiar even myself with all the different roof types and techniques, and hope you've been learning along with me. If you haven't watched the other videos in the series, please make sure you do so, because I think there's a lot of good content there for you to learn from. Now see, we're going to just go up this high with this here, and then we're going to fill this in. Well, let's get in. Whoop. Let's get in here, fix this. Fill this in. Now this is going to be our first little part of this, which goes right to here. And actually, we might even let this go off one more. Then like that. Okay, so now you might say, what's next? Well, let's start adding... Let's put a roof on this side first. Let's come in from this way. Try to match up with the other side, which means we're gonna have to use several different what would you say, layers, styles. We're mixing things. This is more of an advanced style of building. We'll go in like that, and then we might, let's put in a slab, because we don't want it to match up exact. So we're going to do a little bit of slab roofing. And then we'll do that again. Well, actually, let's just bring it out one more. We can get creative here. And then we'll come up one more. Actually, let's go out with this. And then we're going to put stairs on top. Nope, that's never going to work. Let's go with that. And that way it's a whole block. And then we'll take this across here. And then we're going to try to match it up with this wall. So we'll come in with another slab. Like that. And then we can just cut across here for the sake of time. Now, if we wanted to, we could poke this out here. And this out here, and that would be kind of like our window area. It's not going to be much of a window, but it's a window. See, let's get some glass. Let's grab some glass panes. Will that work? If we come in like right at one of these levels down here, I think glass blocks might look better. Like right there. Yeah, let's ditch this. Let's go with glass blocks. Light gray. Let's see. We really need the window level to be down lower, I'm thinking. So let's cut across like right about here, which means we're going to lower this. See, we're making design changes on the fly. Let's see. Whoa, too much. Let's bring us out some right here. Some like that. Then we'll add in some lighting right there. Put these back on top. And then see, from the bottom here, you get a little bit of light coming in. Actually, I don't like that either. I think we'll have to come in. Whoops. See, this is all a part of the process. What if we just came in like right here? Oops. Why did you go way over there? You can tell I'm not that familiar with this style of building, but that's what we're here for. We're here to learn. And then this would go across here. Oops. Like so. And then we need to bring this across. Now, how do you think that would be best done? That's what I'd like to know. Let's grab a block. This is a more advanced tutorial, so we can afford to get a little more detailed. You've learned all the basics. We could go across there like that, and then make it a slab on top so we don't get mobs spawning up here. Maybe bring this out. How's that looking? And let's get rid of that block. Oh, too much. And then bring this over here. I like that. But let's make this wood. Now we've got a lot more room for windowing. So there you have it. You bring the window in right here. We could stretch that all the way across or not. Depends on how you want your building to look. But for the most part, I think we got this all figured out. Let's just bring this out here a little bit more. And then, what is that? Is that a, that's a stair. Whoops. No, that's a, oh, okay. Here's the stair. We'll stair this across. And then slab. And then we'll ignore this side. This is the side we're looking at, and here's our roof. There you go. Now you could just go ahead and bring this design all the way across here, and you'd be done. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next time.